little star. Welcome back. I would love to read another story for you. So, lay back and listen. Oliver and the Dark Side of the Moon. In a small but very beautiful village, where the trees were so large that they seemed to touch the sky, and colorful houses with thatched roofs peeped out among the flowering gardens, the air was filled with the aroma of wildflowers and the smell of freshly baked goods and children's laughter. A mischievous boy, Oliver, lives in this village. He is a brave adventurer who has already traveled to the moon and back, helping Moonpi, the moon people, recover the precious moonstone and defeated the wicked wizard Mutabor, who stole it. But of course, you already know everything about this boy from our previous stories. But you don't know this story. The dark wizard Mutabor has been defeated and peace has been restored on. But the dark side of the moon was under protection of Mutabor for a long time, and he did not care about his possessions. So Oliver and the Moonpi have a new mission: to make the dark side of the moon beautiful. They set out, armed with determination and hope, ready to transform this area in a place of light and beauty. As they approached the dark side of the moon, Oliver and the Moonpi were very excited. They had no idea what to expect, what might happen to them in this unknown territory. But they were ready to face whatever difficulties lay ahead. When our wanderers landed on the moon, the first thing they did was go to the dark castle. This is where Mutabor was locked up. The wizard promised Moonpi to never try to take over their country again. The Moonpi were very kind and of course believed Mutabor. The wizard went away to live on a distant planet away from the sun. As Oliver and the Moonpi rejoiced that Moon was now completely free, something unexpected happened. Did Mutabor fly away? A quiet and thin voice asked them. For a moment the fun stopped and everyone fell silent. Will he never come back? Oliver and the Moonpi heard another voice again. Yeah, Oliver said uncertainly, not fully understanding what was happening. Are you not evil wizards? The voice did not stop. No, Oliver answered. I'm an ordinary boy from Earth, and these are Moonpi. They live on the bright side of the moon. As soon as Oliver said these words, an unexpected sight appeared before his friends. Moon people, but they were different than the moon people. These moon people had a bit of a dark skin and beautiful black wings. They looked at Oliver and his companions with curiosity, surprise, but a little fear. Hello, said the strangers. We are Noompi. We are inhabitants of the dark side of the moon. Oliver and Moonpi approached them cautiously, not knowing what to expect. But, to their surprise, the inhabitants of the dark side of the moon turned out to be very friendly. Their faces lit up with joy at the sight of their newly found brothers. We thought we were all alone, said one of the Noompis, tears of happiness shining in his eyes. We were very afraid of Mutabor, so we went to live between the rocks. We have lived in darkness for so long, enslaved by the wicked wizard, that we have completely forgotten how it feels to be happy and cheerful. But now that he is gone, we can return to our happy life again. The Noompi rejoiced with exciting. Noompi's joy knew no bounds, and all of his heart was filled with happiness. He knew that now no one would have to live in fear and darkness. The Moonpi were determined to help their new brothers restore their normal lives and make the dark side of the moon as beautiful as the light side of the moon. Together the friends worked tirelessly to transform the land of the wicked wizard into the land of Noompi, a land of light and beauty. They planted gardens filled with flowers that sparkled in the moonlight, and built houses with crystal walls that sparkled like diamonds in the sky. As they worked, they sang songs of joy and friendship, their voices echoing across the moonlit surface. Moonpi and Noompi were so happy to find each other. Now Noompi and Moonpi knew that they were not alone, that they had each other, and that together they could achieve anything. When the work was finally finished, Oliver and his friends stood back to admire their work. The dark side of the moon became a place of beauty and wonder, a place of strength, friendship and peace. As the Noompi looked at their new country with tears of joy, Oliver felt a sense of pride and satisfaction wash over him. He had helped the people of the moon bring light and happiness to the dark side, and he knew, no, he was sure, that his adventure was just beginning. For wherever there is darkness, there will always be someone ready to bring light and hope, no matter how far they have to travel or how many difficulties they have to face along the way. Now, little star, this is the end of this night's story. I hoped you liked it. But be ready for the next story. And it's called A Tale of Unity and Forgiveness. See you next time.